Do you like Deftones, or do you love Deftones, or do you try to stay away from Deftones? One of those applies for you. Let me know in the comments. So we got Taste Man here with First Listen, which is like First Taste Music Edition. And we've got Private Music by Deftones, brand new album. I'm going to see Deftones for the first time in a few weeks at Louder in Life in Louisville, Kentucky. Going to be there with Lagavulin Stag. And I love the album cover. I'm going to get a little something off my chest, so I got a little axe to grind with this. You know, one of the degrees that I earned in college and undergrad was in English, with an emphasis in the Master's of Writing. All the song titles are lowercase. There's no capital letters. It irritates me. I get it. Using poetic license like E. Cummings or bell hooks, and it might be liberating to not use capital letters, but come on, Deftones, y'all are probably in your 50s at this point. Y'all know when to capitalize and when not to. I feel like it's just kind of a marketing thing. It just kind of distracts and detracts for me. But anyway, I've spent almost a minute on that soapbox. Let's wash our hands of that. So let's move into the music. The number one influence that I hear when listening to this album is not Deftones, which you could think that, is actually Smashing Pumpkins. A lot of this album reminds me of earlier Smashing Pumpkins. Now, Smashing Pumpkins have drifted more towards metal in their newer releases, but this reminds me of earlier Smashing Pumpkins quite a bit. Chino's vocals are still great. Vocalists are usually the first band members to erode as bands get decades into their careers. Chino probably sings through effects and things of that nature, but he still sounds youthful. Not that there's necessarily overt age to vocals, but he sounds young. And I know he's not young. I know he's in his 50s. So that really stood out to me. Best two songs were maybe Cut Hand into Squiggly Line Metal Dream. Also probably the heaviest songs on the album, along with the Madonna song. The Madonna song's pretty heavy. Not a cover of Madonna, but some sort of title with Madonna in it that I have an inability to retain, even though that was one of the singles for this album. So let me give it a rating out of 10. First Listen. Now listen to Opeth, last one on Testament earlier, and a 100-Year-Old Man EP. I'm going to rate this 6.5 out of 10. Cheers.